Alright guys, we are up in Oklahoma. The point of coming up here today is I got some old barnwood that I'm trying to go after, that building some stuff for the new house. But one thing I'm worried about is snakes and wasps. The snakes, that's kind of one reason I got Buster with me right here. So maybe he can sniff them out before I see them. But I don't know, Buster's been acting a little stupid around snakes lately, so. Buster, get away, go. Buster's being an idiot. Man. I might be the one looking after him. Let's see what we can find. So I got the chainsaw with me and, some crowbars and some other tools. Try to get some of this wood. We don't want to remove a board and have the whole dang thing collapse on us. Honestly, we might have to go look elsewhere because I'm not really seeing what I'm looking for in here. There's a bunch of wood, but it's all this. I ran into this back at home that I didn't have enough of I don't even know what the difference in the wood is, but this all seems like the stuff that caused me not to have enough wood for the tabletop. And it all seems like it's the same kind. Oh, a little frog down there kind of scared me. But I think we're gonna have to go to another barn. This barn right here freaks me out a little bit. Because there's some really cool boards in here, like on the floor. But man, I almost know that there's maybe a few slithery friends in there. And I hope we don't run into them. Alright, let's try to go in here. Alright, we made it. Now I gotta decide what I'm gonna try to go after. Man, there's a lot of cool wood up here. Man, it is gonna take a leap of faith for me to walk up in there and start pulling boards off that floor. Alright, I'm about to take the plunge and go in there. Wish me luck. Alright, we overcame that fear. Now it's just the fear of what's under these boards right here. Gonna have to be careful. I definitely should have brought some bigger pry bars. If I'm even gonna think about prying these things out. I think we're just gonna have to bust out the chainsaw. I was thinking I didn't want to chainsaw them so I could keep their natural edge, but I remembered I'm gonna have to cut them anyways to be able to put them in my truck to take them home, so looks like that's out of the equation, and I'm about to fire up the chainsaw. Well, made the first 2 cuts. Hopefully that'll make it easier once I get one out. So let's do it. Oh yeah. Wish I had a better spot to put this. Whew. And there she is, the first board resurrected. And look at that sucker. Condition still looks like amazing for it being the floor of I don't even know what they had in here. It's kind of a crazy little setup. But man, that's some awesome wood. I can't wait to get this in the truck and get it back home. Time to get the first one out of here. Holy cow, this sucker is solid. Oh, good Lord. Whew. I don't know how many of those I'm going to be able to grab. There we go. This board is definitely not as thick as the other one, but still looks like a good piece. Not even sure what kind of wood this is. Looks different from the other stuff that I've had, but hey, it'll make something cool. Man, look at these big old nails. Wish I knew how old this stuff was. Can only imagine back in the day cutting all this and bringing these and hammering them in all by hand. It's really like a work of art. It's cool. The crazy thing is, these still aren't the kind of boards that match my table that I got from last time. I think they came off the doors of that big red barn, but I don't know. I need to find some more wood like that to get it to match up, because that is like the best wood that I've found. So still going to be searching for some more of that. Not gonna lie, I've said a few bad words trying to get this nail out right here. Whew. Needed a different, a bigger nail bar, for sure. Finally. Alright, let's get this heavy sucker loaded in the truck. That is a big one. Oh yeah, another cool thing I found. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I was trying to find a date on this bottle, but it's probably not too old. Still pretty cool though. Alright, so I got me 4 boards here. I got some other little ones. But man, that is some tiring work. It's not the type of wood that I was really looking for, so I'm about to leave this barn and go check a few little other spots, but I'm afraid there may not be any more of those other boards here. So, but we're gonna scope that out and let's go see if we can find some. Alright, I lied. I had to get another one to make it 5. I swear it seems like I'm always needing one more. You usually need like 5 to make a table, so figured I'd better do it now. But that about does it for this barn. We're gonna go check out a few more over here, and then I think we gotta go check the cows, and I might let Buster here jump in the pond, grab a drink, you know, cool off. Heck, I may even jump in the pond, but let's go check it out. All right, you see, I checked this barn out right here. I mean, it's got some decent stuff in it, but I would have to take so much of it down, and there's not really any just golden pieces that I'm looking for. And then there's that one right there. You know, it's got some okay stuff, but you know, nothing I want to really spend time on taking apart. But what I did find over here is a bunch of these old beams. And yeah, a lot of them are rotted and everything, but I think this one right here, I'm making cut up and end up making it into our mantle above our fireplace. So I think I'm gonna try to cut it in half and then load it in the truck, take her back home, see what we can do with it. These are pretty heavy too. Lots of work. Checking the cows, making sure they're all good. I'm really tempted to take a dip in that pond right there. I'm already soaking wet, so maybe next time. I might make one more pass in this barn to see if there's anything in here worth taking. Man, whatever wood that is they used up there, I had a few boards from the other day when I took back home. I mean, they're just not as dense as the ones that I've got going for my tabletop. I'm not sure what kind of different wood it is. I don't really know. I'm not a wood type expert. Now that I think about it, that's what it is. It's the big cedar boards that I'm going for. Those are the good ones that I've got going for my table right now. And I just can't really seem to find any more of those. Because I think they were on these big doors to this barn right here. But as you can tell, there's not much of the door left. So we'll have to keep searching. And right here is where I kind of have to start watching my step. Could be a lot of critters in there. There are some good boards in there that I want, but I'm really worried about this sucker falling. I don't know what exactly is getting supported from. but I know it's not getting much support at all. I feel like I need just a little bit more, but I guess I can always come back. So I think we're gonna call it a wrap and get this stuff home, see what we can do with it. See you in the next one.